Polychrome Arrowhead loses on Ante-2 Big Blind. That's a new one. If you can't draw your flushes, there's nothing you can do. I mean... That's actually unbelievable. That run was, you know, that's like a winner if you can get it to, you know, if I just have like one plus mult Joker, that's like nearly impossible to lose that run. Okay, well, we'll just take that for the time being and probably hex something else later. Yeah. Got a Diet Cola for me? We'll hex a Diet Cola. Alright, save your money. We'll hex a Chad, and then, well, let's do it this way. Hex this Chad. Do I want a Grim? Maybe with this Chad I do. Let's go ahead and Grim here. 2 golds. Yeah, that's terrible. What did we lose? We lost a Spade. Let's just make another one of these. Sure. So we'll hex this Chad after we no longer need the Droll. We could look for more gold cards. Whatever. We just need something that's chattable, like a Greedy Joker. Perfect. So we'll take a Droll. Or, well, sorry, we'll sell the Droll, hex the Chad. See if we get in here first. Could be the only time Mult we ever see, but we're never going to be able to actually buy our planets if we have a rental. And of course the other one's a rental as well. Typical. We'll get this at some point, probably. Let's just get some diamonds and get out of here. One diamond, 18 cards, that's what I was looking for. We can get one more and save that gold. We should easily win. Yeah, that's what I meant by when I said easily win. Oh, photo Chad, perfect. Alright, well, that's excellent. I don't think I want that buffoon. I think I just want to... Even skip for... Ooh, you know what? A Spectral Pack could have an Ankh in it, or a Hex, even. Both of those are huge. Let's do this. We'll sell Greedy, we'll take the Overstock, and then we'll skip for that Spectral. I think we can win with this by itself. Oh my gosh! Wow! Hold on a second. That's huge, because... if we put a king or a queen as our first card, that's ×8 on photo, and it's ×8 on the AAA. So that's a times 64 just with those 3 cards alone. And we just need some flush levels, and now we're just doing incredibly well. I mean, this is obviously a AAA, it has to be. And what a run to get it on. Dude, we might get AAA out of the way today. That is huge. That assumes we can draw our flushes. We made a bunch of diamonds, didn't we? No, we made a bunch of clubs, that's right. Okay. We have 3 of every face card. Let's do this. Here's the tricky thing, though. Well, no, we better do it this way. Alright, that's perfect. We just need 1 heart. Alright, I think we probably just win the game here. Some enabler jokers would be nice. I don't care if AAA is all I get. Yeah, okay, so this is clearly going to win if I can just get some Jupiters and things like that. I mean, even a single one is like a times 1.5. That's going to get us to, you know, over 100,000, so... No, not quite. Both of those are solid. I think I'd rather just have this, though. Let's go, like, Earth or something? I mean, no, we don't really need to. I could have sold through the Mega Buffoon, actually. That's probably the thing to do there. Now, the question is, do I want to skip this for a Celestial pack that could have a Jupiter in it, because we're not scaling anything anyway, or do I want to see more shops? I think we'll just play. We just want to get some enablers as soon as we possibly can. We have 12 cards to see 1 heart. And I'm just going to throw away that gold ace, because I honestly just don't care. Good. What? How is that 35k? The other one was like... Was it just a difference in chips? Must be. Let's take this Buffoon pack. If I can find, like, buy and sell the Splash, I think. Splash could be good if we find a 4 Fingers later. I might just keep it. It only sells for 1 anyway. Okay, we just gotta find an enabler joker of some sort. Let's do it this way. I don't think a Photo Chad without a AAA wins. I can easily find it. I'm just gonna try to get a gold card here. Oh my gosh, that's... Okay, sure. That's fine by me. This is nice, but it's not going to be useful now, and it's going to be dead later, so probably not. We could find a cool king or queen in here, but I think I just want to take the Arcana pack, probably. We can do something like this. Well, maybe we don't want to convert our clubs, because those are already the cards that we have the most of. Well, I mean, no, it's fine. Let's just, we gotta pick a suit. Just getting 4 of these, I mean, that's just really big. That's not helpful at all. Dude, are you kidding me? Only one king and it's a heart. Oh, man. I don't know. Does a photo chat just win or not? So 35, let's say that I'm chatting the jack, and say it's ace jack 5-3-2. So that's... So 86 chips. And the mult is going to be 4 times 8 times 1.5. That doesn't even come close to winning. No, it has to be AAA. Oh, but it's so unlikely we actually draw. Okay, let's do the math here. So if I throw away 10 cards, so 30, 10, 5, 3. Very unlikely we get that club flush. I think we just want to go for spades, to be honest. See, do I throw away the 3 as well? I think we should. Yeah, that'd be... yeah. May as well do this. Actually, we should throw away this 5, because then this king is multiplying the pair mult. It's at least scoring something, right? We could also do something other than flushes. We could do, like, kings and 5s, like as a 2-pair. I mean, 2 pairs, 2 mult anyway. Let's just do this. This is why splash is helpful. Alright, we got it. We really just need some enabler jokers, though. Or some tarots to help us out. So that's still 11k. So actually, just chatting a random king that's part of a pair hand is better than playing a photo chat flush, which is weird, but it's true. High Priestess for a Jupiter, good. Emperor. Oh my gosh. Okay, so with Justice we can make one insanely powerful card, or we can hedge and put it on a different... Or we can put it on a jack. I'm not too worried about breaking our cards. Let's do this. We just need to make our cards better. I think part of me wants to sell the Hierophant. Hermit is good. Oh, Strength actually is pretty big. Yeah, why don't we Strength these two? Just get a queen. We can world it later. This is also one step closer to being a queen. And I think I want to sell this Hierophant. Because again, just enablers are the most important thing right now. Sun these? Chariot doesn't help us a ton. Devil's okay as well. I think we just sun these. Maybe, like... something like this, maybe? It's not great, but it means that hearts are at least a viable suit. Maybe we shouldn't have moved off of clubs, though, because of smeared, but whatever. I feel like just getting all our face cards the same suit. We're kind of making a checkered deck, aren't we? We actually have no clubs at all, so there's basically no point going for clubs or diamonds. Clubs and diamonds are all just trash cards now. Alright. Can I maybe see another spade? Would like to keep these. Or would like to keep this, rather. Okay. Excellent. We'll justice something later. I probably should have justiced one of those cards in the pack. Alright, good. So, like, a justice is just an extra ×8 on that, so that just wins. Sigil is pretty big. We can use that at some point. Dude, this could be a smeared or a Four Fingers, or it could be something terrible, so let's not. I have 4 of each. We'll just go for hearts then, I guess. Alright, now we're going for spades. Good. Good. Let's use the Spectral Pack. This is a perfect time for a Sigil, first of all. And I could Ectoplasm, but hand size, I kinda... Yeah, I don't care about just getting more Jokers. As it is, I basically have 2 free slots. And they would probably both be spent on Enablers. So I don't care about getting anything else across the finish line, I don't think. Let's just Sigil here. And hearts or... I mean, even still, I'm only getting one more AAA card. Okay, that's something. Do we just want to... Do we want to Justice that King? I don't know if I even want a Grim. I don't want to fill my deck with other junk. I think we Justice and skip, honestly. Because I want to see some Justice cards later. Okay, we have a ton of spades now, so... I mean, alright, cool. That just wins. We can, I guess, look for more gold cards, but... it doesn't really matter. We also, at some point, need to start worrying about accidentally playing flush houses. That's probably not going to be a concern for a while. Of course you threw out the gold card. Little... I mean, it's 2 and 3. I can't complain. Why is that? Okay, I feel like my scoring is just really variable. Like, I'm either scoring close to 100,000 or, like... Okay, Burglar is actually good because it's basically 1 extra hand. Card Sharp's not going to be good enough for long enough, and I don't really need it anyway. Oh, that boss reroll actually could be good. This is actually a pretty good shop. Do I just ditch the Splash here and take one of the packs along with the Burglar? Burglar's also good for money. Sort of. Man, the times 1.5 is... Yeah, okay, awesome. Actually, it's not times 1.5, it's close, but... Do I take the Mega Buffoon? I don't think so. I think we just want to play some rounds. At this point, we're locked into spades. I mean, we're not even trying to do anything else. In fact, really what matters is seeing... Like, I think actually this is the right play. Okay, never mind. Now we're doing this. Just 1 heart is all I need. Should work. And I'd like to keep that, so... what are the chances that if I play 9 cards, I can see another heart? So, 31 cards, 6... Oh, I'm seeing 9. There's 6 hearts, and I need 1. That's 90%. Let's do it. We're likely to profit. Well, there's a gold card. It's not that likely I see a hearts here. I think we'll just do this. Am I missing something? It's just like score seems so unpredictable. I mean, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, well, that was with an extra ×2, actually, so 100,000 makes sense there. I think we just play and try to get that boss reroll. These kings and queens do not want to show up, do they? So my flushes are utterly worthless without... Yeah. I mean, well, that kind of makes sense anyway. I don't want to try to fish for that gold card. Let's just do this. Some extra chips wouldn't hurt. Okay, that's good. Michelle doesn't matter. Talisman is good for... Well, yeah. It's good for money, but the boss reroll I feel like is more important. What's this boss anyway? Oh, that's fine. Actually, no, you know what? What's funny is, it's actually worth rerolling this boss, because it only costs $10, whereas... you know, we're likely playing more than 10 cards, so... But, you know, we don't actually have the money to afford the reroll. So it's kind of funny. In fact, I don't know that we're going to have the money to afford really anything after this, unless we draw one of these flush things, like, pretty quickly. We kind of need, we need at least 2, like, kings and queens to one-hand this. Otherwise I need to play 2. And part of me wonders if just digging for the second card is easier than playing 2 flushes. Either way, I think the only boss I'm really scared of are Spades debuffed. Is Spades debuffed. Alright, that's good. That actually probably just wins. Because we get the extra ×2 on that. Yeah, so, yeah. That would have been 96,000 if I had played it by itself. Now, what is this boss? Club's debuffed, doesn't matter. Do we try to get some interest, or do we... Burglar's not going to last forever. Maybe some more enablers help. Yeah, turning some of these into kings and queens of spades. I still only have, 4, 5, and 4. But do I care about... I think I still do care. Maybe not about interest. I'm only losing $1 on interest now. Sun doesn't matter. I think we just Temperance. That's actually pretty solid. And now we take this. High Priestess for a Jupiter. We'll spawn block with those. Actually, we'll sell one, and then spawn block with the other. I just want to get to $20 interest. 110,000. I think this is still the play. I just need 1 heart. I can do it. Now this won't win, I don't think. It's going to be like 96,000, but we can get 1 more hand that wins. But we'll play while we have it. Alright, excellent. Can I see a different spade, maybe? Alright. No, that'll be 23. If it was 24, I would sell the Venus, but... So I only really needed to play that one. We haven't seen that glass yet, which is good. I'm glad, because I don't want to play it. Oh, alright, Campfire is excellent here. Now this is our last hand with Burglar, so we can sell it mid-round. Faceless I don't think makes very much sense. Actually, maybe we wait until Ante 8 to sell it. Yeah, that'd be smarter. Probably the same thing for that Venus as well. Because it doesn't matter, like, in terms of interest. Although, maybe. No, we're gonna... Okay, let's do it this way. Let's go next round here. Play this. Now here's my thinking. Alright, does this win? Let me just check. 65 plus... This will go 3 times, so it's 78 chips. Molt is going to be 8 times 2 to the 6th power, that's 64. Times 1.5 from the Chad. It's 109,000. Oh, actually, no, times 2 because we get the AAA, so that's going to be 219,000. So we can just play this, save some money. We'll sell that later. Actually, 200... Okay, that may or may not beat the club in one hand. We'll see if maybe we just want to sell one thing. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, it's going to get debuffed. Right, I see, alright. Yeah, it still isn't going to help us in terms of, Yeah, I'm not going to try to find those gold cards. Whatever, we'll just do this. So this wins. Yeah, 204. Alright, so, was that right? Is that ahead? 219,000. Why did I get that wrong? What did I miss? Did I miscalculate the chips? 65 plus... Oh, yeah, it's only 68 chips, not 78. I don't know why I thought 78 there. I thought 5 cards plus 2 from the Chad, but I had already double counted the... Yeah, okay. Another Jupiter is huge here, and I'd like to death that glass card, actually. So we'll go in here. Don't really care about that. Yeah, none of this really helps. Honestly, Wheel of Fortune might be the play. We can't reliably keep certain cards in our hand, and I don't really feel like... There's nothing worth strengthening here. Yeah, let's just go Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and maybe we want this reroll surplus too, because we are going to want to get this Campfire up on the last round, so we'll redeem that. Now, that's a full house. I don't care though. Alright, there's the Queen. So let me just check with this... Well, no, okay, so... Yeah, alright. So there's 2 things we could do. There's 2 kind of avenues. I wonder actually what this does. Let me check this real quick, because my thinking is... even if I sell the Venus and the Burglar, I don't know if... I mean, that gets Campfire to 1.5. That might honestly do it. I'm thinking if I have 2... Yeah, there's a bunch of... Well, I could just death this Queen. I know deathing the glass is kind of nice, but part of me just wants to skip straight to the... Well, I can't skip straight to the boss because of the Campfire. If I death this Queen and I don't sell the Burglar or the Venus, what does that do? So I have Queen, Queen, Jack, 9, 8, I suppose. Queen, Jack, 9, 8. So 147 chips. Molt's going to be 10 times 128 because I get 6 times 2 hits on the first queen, and 1 on the second. And 2 to the 7th is 128. And then times 1.5 from the campfire. That's 200... That can't be right. Is that right? Oh, because we just saw a Jupiter in the shop. That's right. Yeah. So we're good. Now, that almost... Okay, let's think about this. What if I don't make a second queen, but I do sell the Venus? Does that also win? Because I'd rather have the death... Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. 80, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 8, 5. 142 chips. Molt is 10 times 64 times 1.5. No, 170. No, what if I do this times 1.5? No, it doesn't win in either case, so let's do this. Let's just make another one of these. So this will win, and I wish I could have used the death on the glass, but it's fine. I feel like that's just a win more card anyway. We're pretty sure that... Well, we might need it for the boss. I don't know. We'll see. What is our boss anyway? I don't love that. I think I want to re-roll. Okay, so here's our three... Okay, for 400,000, there's two sort of paths to winning. One is Photo Chad that glass card that we made. I think I want this regardless. No, actually, the campfire is going to make it so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're going to sell all of this stuff. It's so weird to see that. You know what would actually be cool is if the sticker was over here. Because it's a misprint, right? Like, what if part of the sticker was there, and then, like, a tiny part of the sticker was here? Because that's where it would be if the card was properly aligned. But anyway. Let's take this tower into here for spawn blocking. Emperor is good, because that gives us even more to sell. World is excellent. So is Lovers. Let's go in this pack now. Temperance for... Oh, actually, no. Justice? Okay, here's how we're going to do this. Yeah, we're going to world these, I guess. Now, what's our order of operations here? Would I rather see another Justice or another World? Probably another Justice, I think. So, I think I'd rather just sell the Lovers, honestly. Let's World these. And Justice this. Those are all three good cards, but I think this is most important. Let's just play. We'll decide if we want to reroll. Honestly, there's so many of them. I mean, no, we'll do this. Never mind. Let me just do the math on this real quick, and I obviously would discard for the gold cards, but let's look at this real quick. So 80, 10, 10, 10, 11, 9, 6, 5, 10 to the, hang on a sec, 6, it's 141 times 10 times, this hits 3 photos and 3 AAAs, so 64, and then a 2.5 campfire, and the 1.5 polychrome Chad. That wins. Alright. Got the gold card, too. Nice. Alright. Don't need any of this. I don't really need that either. Let's look in here for an enabler. High Priestess is more to sell, but I don't really think it matters. Hermit is actually $15. I think with $15 I can find more than 2 things to sell, so actually that is the way to go. So we'll just sell some of this. So that's a times 3. Okay, that should win without anything else. Got a lot of jacks. That strength might actually help us. We're going to take this golden joker, get some money off of it, and then sell it. It's $6. It gives us 4 and sells for 3, so it's net $1. We may even find something else that we need a sticker on. Now, I know that I don't need the strength to win here. I'm not going to strength that to hope to find it later. If I find it later as a jack, I'll strength it then. But I might find a different jack later that I need, so... Alright. Alright, now, what do I want to do next? So we'll sell the golden joker now. Guess I'll take this to sell. Alright, let's think about our bosses. Amber Acorn is free. Verdant Leaf is also free. I don't really think Cerulean Bell would be too big of an issue. What are the chances I see one of my 2 glass cards? 53. How many? We got 6, like, sort of discards plus the initial draw of 8, so... Let's think about this. Probably seeing 38 cards. There's 2 of those cards and we need 1. It's about 8% chance of not seeing either glass, and that's a bit too much for me. Get some more chips. We'll spawn block with this Venus while we reroll. That should be good. I mean, let's see here. So we do want to keep 1 joker here for Crimson Heart to hit. Actually, Juggler is good. Let's sell the Misprint. Hang on a sec. Buy egg for 4, I'm at $1. Sell egg for 2, I'm at $3. Buy Mercury for $3, sell it for 1, buy the Juggler, right? Yeah. Just for more campfire scaling. And we'll take this into the round. It's an enabler anyway, so... Alright, please be nice. First hand, the campfire is disabled. Not ideal. This is fine, surely. And then we'll play... Yeah, that's good. Now we just... Okay, there's the king. I think that's fine, because this is about a times 8. That's about a times 4.75, so this will be about half that, so it's like 140,000. So as long as we get our spades, we win. Alright, cool. Just to be sure. Is this it? Are we finally going to get AAA? We did it, guys! Only 3 jokers left! Shoot the Moon, Banner, and Diet Cola. Awesome.